morning and welcome to Midwich Live. We're streaming around the world via Midwich's YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook and Twitter streams. Do ask us questions or comment throughout via the chat function on whichever platform you are joining us on. And if you don't get to watch today's show in full, you can watch it back on our YouTube channel. Just search the Midwich Group and please subscribe. So I'm alone today. Chris, I'm hoping is asleep given the time where he is in the world. And the reason I'm alone today is we're talking specifically about a UK event happening next week. So Tech Expo begins next Wednesday, the 13th of September and Thursday, the 14th of September at Ascot Racecourse. This is our largest group event. We're expecting over 60 exhibitors. We have over 1,000 visitor registrations already, and you can meet over 250 Midwich staff across the 2 days if you are attending as well. This event actually won the Best 2022 Partner Event at the CRN Sales and Marketing Awards for last year. So definitely well worth attending. If you have already registered, hopefully this live will help you to plan your time at the show. And if you haven't registered to attend, I'm going to spend about 25 minutes now trying to convince you to do so. So first of all, what we're going to do is speak to one of our headline sponsors for the event. So we've got 3 headline sponsors. 2 of them have joined me for today to tell us what we can expect on their booth. So first up is Samsung. I'm going to welcome Andrew and Paul. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Paul. Thank you for joining us.
Morning on this sunny Thursday.
Indeed. Yes, nice and warm, which is unusual for this summer. So, guys, Samsung always have a big presence at our events. I'm hoping that'll be no different this year. But let's start off with what I expect will be the biggest feature on your stand. Andrew, what are we going to have on show this year from the LED team?
Yes, this year we have got our hero product, which is the all-in-one series, the IAB series as it's known. So it'll be the 146-inch 1.6 mil. For us, it is very much the staple product, and where we're looking to obviously drive opportunity, business, and solutions around that faster deployment and quick access to micro LED.
Okay. And what applications do these all-in-ones suit? So maybe for some of our viewers who are perhaps more familiar with LED in the rental sense and, being able to build a wall by square meterage, what's the difference here with the all-in-ones?
The primary element of the all-in-one is to be for a much faster deployment of installation and operation. So it's just that less downtime whilst a customer is waiting its install and activation. Its primary application will be within the corporate space, maybe even foyers or reception areas within other businesses. Education has taken some of them as well, but it's very much that corporate space that the IAB has taken much of an application to. But there's no reason why it can't be used outside of that, but that is its key driver.
And how long does it take to build then, given that you'll be doing it next week?
To the more experience of installing LED, it can be done within a few hours. We did a live demonstration conversation with the IAB series a number of months ago, where we actually built one whilst doing the actual training. And we did it just under 2 hours to get it set up, installed, and activated. So it can be very quickly installed, but I would imagine that any of those who are newer to LED, it might take a little bit longer with the little nuances. But Samsung can certainly help and support to help that activation as well.
Brilliant. Where do you think we are on the LED encroaching on the large format displays market in light of these all-in-one solutions that we have now?
It's very much the start, but I think there's still some time to go. There is a little bit of a cost differential between a large format LFD, especially when you start getting to the 98, 110-inch size LFD application. LED has a little bit of a premium on that, but I do see that with the activation of all-in-one solutions, it's driving that cost of ownership down. Yeah. It's certainly going to make the consideration of LED far more prominent in a customer's mind. And there are numerous benefits to an LED product in terms of longevity, being current, in terms of customer versus their competitors. You've got a new current activation of product, maintenance, use. There are a lot of benefits for using LED over LFD.
Great. Paul, what else are we going to see on the stand in the remaining space that Andrew hasn't taken?
Well, we've got our existing large format display range. We've got a new QC series that's launching right now, actually, so good timing for the show. So the main differences on the large format display are that it's a symmetrical design, first of all, which means that we can add the frame design to these models now, which we have on our consumer TVs, which have been quite popular. This second symmetrical design is with the VISA mounting, which means that when we're mounting in portrait mode, it's a lot easier to mount the wall bracket now. We'll also have a smart view facility on the screens, which means we can share up to 6 screens, different 6 devices, all different platforms at once. The other things on that model is going to be a lot slimmer, which means that it's great for the look and feel of it, but also from a sustainability perspective, it means the boxes will be slimmer. We can put more boxes onto a pallet and so on. So Samsung are really trying to hit that sustainability message across all of our products now. On our interactive display range, we've always had the Flip, which will be there as well, but we've got a new addition to our interactive range now, which is our Android e-board, which is something we've been lacking. It means now we can support all areas of education. The Flip has got its great smooth writing experience, and it's great for higher education and corporates, but perhaps not for lower education. We've now got the Android e-board, which means we can hit all spaces now. On top of that, we've got a new interactive sales team headed up by Drew Rogers, who used to be product manager for large format displays. He'll be joined by 2 additional staff members, one who's joined this week, Joe Webster. We'll have another starter in October, alongside a funded head at Midwich eventually as well. So we're not just bringing out new products, we're bringing in a completely new team to support that as well. They'll be at the show, so it's really going to be a meet and greet with all of the sales team. Drew and his interactive team, Jerry Goss and his reseller team. We've got Dave Robertson from Scotland, Jerome from the north, alongside Steve and Hannah from the south as well, and Katie Cudingham is a new starter in that team. So it really is a stand where you can come along, meet and greet, talk to everyone. We've even got our kiosk on the stand as well, where you can order drinks and take them and have a conversation with us.
And there's something different about the kiosk this year, is that right?
So the kiosk this year is our second generation. It'll be Windows based. So previously it was Tizen based, which means our partners had to develop a new application for it. Being Windows based, we can take existing third-party customers and applications and they run on there without any additional work.
And I guess that's more common to find Windows-based applications used for, say, till systems and so on in retail. Is that right?
Absolutely, yeah. So it's, again, launching around about now. I think our first installation's at Samsung head office in our Starbucks. So we'll be putting that onto the stand as well, so you can order drinks and come and talk to us. In addition to the Drew's interactive team and Jerry's reseller team, we'll have Charlotte, who heads up the channel marketing team as well. So I know the market has been quite tough at the moment for large format display panels and AV in general, but any marketing ideas that resellers might have, come and have a chat with Charlotte and her team.
Brilliant. Now, the last 2 events that I've seen Samsung at have been Infocom and ISE, and there's been some very strong messaging around sustainability. I wonder if you can just highlight a couple of things, a couple of changes that Samsung have made, and also, is there an ideal person for customers to approach on your stand? I know personally now I've had a few customers get in touch to say they would like to understand more about which of our brands offer better sourcing, more recyclable products, etc. So where is Samsung on that journey?
We're an electronics company, which is not great for sustainability, but because of that, we're doing all we can. Some things like I mentioned, the packaging, that's a big thing. So more units on a pallet, for example, is something thinner through thinner displays. sourcing raw materials, recycling those materials, or sourcing recycling materials is a big thing. Andrew's LED is being manufactured in Slovakia now, so we're obviously a European manufacturing plant rather than shipping it from Asia. There's a host of things. We've got documents to support any tender responses. It's been quite a thing with a few tender responses. It's very important to have that sustainability message. If you need to speak to anyone, it's really your account manager on the stand. They've got all the documentations and they can talk you through that.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much, both of you. I don't want to ask any more because we need to leave some surprises for the people who attend. But brilliant. Thanks for joining me this morning, and see you all next week.
Thanks, Jenny.
Thank you. See you later.
So, there's a number of things going on this year at Technology Exposed. We've got obviously all of our great exhibitors. We'll also have the Midwich Group stand, which is a great central point for you to come to if you're looking to find a member of staff or ask any questions about the event. It's also a good place to come and ask us where to go and find our other group companies. So the majority of the registrations will be Midwich Limited customers, but I'm sure that you've all seen how we have grown across the UK and Ireland. And one of the great things about Technology Exposed is that all of those UK and Ireland businesses will be present. Some of our newer acquisitions will be present in person without booths, but certainly you can come and speak to us about finding those guys. But in terms of having product and being able to talk you through their offering, we will have Holden, our professional video and broadcast arm, Sound Technology for our audio offering, Nymans for telephony and UC&C, InVision and their new sister company Pulse to talk about residential home cinema and custom install, DVS, our security partner, and of course PSCO, who look after LED for us. So there's also going to be a focused area on security. So this is a combined effort from our staff at DVS and Nymans, sponsored by Hikvision. And I'd urge you all to go and have a chat. We have real expertise in this area. It's becoming more and more essential in today's world to look at what security requirements you have for your campus, your building. These guys are the experts. Hikvision will have much product on show, and we can talk you through how to get into this market if it's not one that you already play in, or how we can help you if it's an area that you are currently working in. So next, we're going to speak to Biamp. I had to catch up with Dan Hinton from Biamp earlier in the week as he wasn't available to join this live stream. I've deliberately worn the same outfit though, so that it looks the same for you. And actually, the day that I caught up with Dan, we'd had some quite exciting news from Biamp in the AV press the day before. So let's see what Dan had to say about their presence at Technology Exposed. Hello, Dan. Thank you for joining us. This is Dan Hinton from Biamp. He is the UK channel manager. And Dan, are you getting excited for Technology Exposed?
Excited and nervous. As it's getting closer, we're looking at all the extra work that needs to be done to get us across the line. But we've just approved the final designs for the stand. So that's gone to the stand builders now. So the first time I'll see it is the day that I'm going to put all the equipment on the stand.
Brilliant. And we're recording this just ahead of our Midwich live stream, just to make sure that we can align diaries. And it's turned out to be quite an interesting week for you guys this week. So this won't be new news by the time this goes out, but we should absolutely address it. I would love to hear your thoughts on the breaking news that Biamp have acquired Evoco.
Yes. So we got told literally half an hour to an hour before the press release came out. We all jumped on a emergency Teams call, which normally to us only means one thing, that we bought a company. Last time we did that was Neats, and I was part of the acquisition. But so this time it's new for me. I'm seeing it from the other side of the wall, shall we say? But yeah, we bought Evoco, which if you had asked me what company do you think you were going to buy, I had no idea. But now that this has been done, it makes complete sense. So they specialize in small levels of room connectivity, but mostly desk booking, room booking solutions that personally I think is going to slot right into our portfolio of products. and just give us another thing. You know, my phone honestly hasn't stopped ringing from 8 o'clock last night when the press release came out and we started putting everything on LinkedIn. Everyone's been ringing me going, we can buy it from you guys, brilliant. Let's talk about the integration and stuff. And I'm like, hold on, we've only just announced it. We've got plenty of time to move everything over and figure out where we are. But no, it's very exciting, and the conversations I'm having with my internal team as well is very exciting, and we can't wait to get our hands on the product and get it in front of all the customers.
Yeah, as the Midwich Group, we've worked with Avoco for many years in the DACH region. Wonderful set of products. So very exciting to see what investment and development Biamp can bring to that brand. And it makes a lot of sense with the success that you guys have been seeing in the meeting room space. So other breaking news, or it will be in a few weeks' time, you are going to have a first European showing of a product on the stand. Tell us why people should come to Technology Exposed and what they can see on the Biamp stand.
Yes, so again, we've platinum sponsored the show again for the second year running. We're very excited to do that, and what that means is we get a bit of a bigger stand, so we have more space to show lots of products, which is handy because we have a lot of products to show this year. But headlining it for us this year is the Max Connect. Now, this came out at Infocom. This has been a product in the making for about 10 years. Our CEO, Rashid Skaf, has been trying to make this product in an iteration where he was with AMX and the technology wasn't ready there. And then he's joined Biamp. We brought technology in, but it's here now and it's available. And it's bring your own meeting room solution. So it's not just what you would consider a sharing device, connecting into USB products, going in, logging in, doing a Teams call or doing a Zoom call, whatever else. We're giving you full control of what's going on in that room, allowing you to work a lot more collaboratively, working on this hybrid meeting where you'll have some people online, some people in the room, and giving everyone the most amount of time they can do in meeting equality and all these wonderful buzzwords we're hearing in the market. We're making this achievable for our customers to take to their customers and say, have you seen this latest thing? So we're very excited about it.
Yeah, I think as well, you know, we've evolved so far, haven't we? And it's no longer about choosing to be either a room solution or a bring your own meeting, or, you know, laptop users or no users, and these solutions that can allow that level of flexibility, because people choose how they want to work now, and that can change day to day. I mean, the exciting news about Avoco, we had not long after your previous exciting news last year, we had Technology Exposed. So that was the first time really people saw the Neats products, the control products, on the Biamp stand at Technology Exposed. We're a full year now along. What's happened with that range? What's the influence of Biamp on those control products, and what can people expect from the control products at Tech Exposed?
Yeah, again, it's going to get a full showing, bigger and better and more of them, I think is the best way to pronounce it. So we've, again, on the back of ISE and Infocom, we had more announcements. So we have new products to add to this portfolio. We now, all of the products are now shipping from stock, but the new products we have are the Aprimo Touch 8i, which is a 8-inch touchscreen with the controller built in. So it's the first all-in-one solution we've done. Looks amazing. The quality of it is great, and the picture quality is amazing. And we have the MP6, which is an expander unit, which will work with any of our control systems, past or present. So all of the Neats legacy customers can listen up and see that they'll have a new solution if they need to expand their existing portfolio as well. But that what this does is it's a simple, low-cost connectivity box that will provide you 3 ports of RS-232, 3 ports of I/O, and 2 more LAN ports on each solution. And you can actually add 8 of these connectivity boxes, these MP6 units, across a variety of our products. So even a little 8-button panel, you can add so much more connectivity just by adding these different solutions. Alongside that, we announced at Infocom that control is finally going to be on the MTR. So alongside what we're doing with our partners, Yealink, Lenovo, Logi, Poly, we're going to be showing off control using Imperial Control on our MTR solutions as well. And that has been possibly the most asked for thing since we brought out control. Everyone's gone, this is great. Can you tell me when it's going to be on MTR? Well, we can now show you it's going to be on MTR at Tech Exposed.
I think that's a really interesting sign of the times, right? So we came out of the pandemic, everyone shifted over to their soft codecs and cloud solutions. We had the Teams people and the Zoom people, and we've settled now into what we're using, but we had to rush to get that hardware. And I think that we've seen a lot of success in very simple meeting room control solutions, because we've really only considered how to get on a call, volume up, volume down, and get off of it. We want more now. We're settled back into our workspaces properly. And I think we will see that return to true control solutions in the meeting room that do more than just get you on that call and off of it again. So brilliant. Is there anything else you want people to know about coming to see you? I heard a rumor they could maybe win something.
Yep, so the Max Connect, we're going to be doing draws both days. So there's going to be 2 Max Connects up for sale, and you'll be one of the first people to get it when it launches at the end of September, beginning of October. So we will do a launch, and you'll have a chance of winning one of 2 Max Connects that we're going to be doing both days. We will be showing off all of the normal things you would expect from Biamp, so our bundles, our conference solutions, showing you how you can reduce risks in your audio installations and improve your installation times, and ultimately improve your time on site and hopefully margin. And there might be some really cool freebies there as well.
Fantastic. Brilliant. Well, we can't wait to see you there. In the meantime, if anyone wants to reach out to book an appointment on this, Dan, how can they get in touch with you?
They can get in touch with me at daniel.hinton@biamp.com, or go through the Midwich account manager of choice.
Brilliant. Thanks very much for your time, Dan. See you at Tech Exposed.
Thank you. See you soon.
Great. So we have given you some sneak peeks of what's to come on 2 of our headline sponsors' stands. The other thing to consider using Tech Expo for is to get a wider knowledge of the Midwich group as a whole geographically. We will have a number of our European group colleagues and North American group colleagues joining us at the event. Again, find that Midwich group stand, which is in the center of the concourse, to ask for the person that you would like to meet or the topic that you want to discuss. Some examples of this might be coming and speaking to us about our market intelligence. So we collect a lot of market intelligence in the team, and we'll be happy to discuss with you market performance and any trends that we are monitoring ourselves, and share that information with you should you wish. Also, we will have a number of colleagues available to talk to you if you are expanding your business internationally and perhaps would like our assistance in doing so. We have a network of companies under the Midwich Group umbrella, and we have a team that is responsible of tying that all together for you so that it becomes a seamless experience in working with us for multi-territory rollouts or opening up business in a new country. So, for the first time this year, we are going to give you another reason to come to Tech Expo. We've teamed up with AVIXA and asked them to run 2 sessions for us where attendees can earn CTS RUs. So this, I think, is a great way to spend 1 hour of your time on each or both of the days that you attend Technology Exposed. And if you are just shy of your target to renew your CTS for the year, you can get those points by attending our show and registering for one of those sessions. Now, you can either visit the technology-exposed.com site or scan the QR code which says register now on the screen to find this information. Alternatively, reach out to me directly if you would like to pre-register for either of the AVIXA sessions. One of those is run by Neville Bounds at Biamp, and the other should have been run by an end user who's sadly had to cancel at the last minute. But fortunately, Greg Jeffries, ex-chair of the Standards Committee for AVIXA, is stepping in to cover that session. So you can find more details on those and register for them if you'd like to on the technology-exposed.com site. Alternatively, reach out to me for a pre-registration, or when you arrive on the day that you're attending, just let reception know that you're interested in those events, or pop down to the Midwich Group stand and we shall add you to the registrations list to attend those off of the show floor with AVIXA. So it wouldn't be a Midwich event if we weren't doing something to give back to charity. Last year, you may have spotted our Tour de AV team. This year, we will run the same bike ride, but with quite a few more riders. So Tour de AV starts at our headquarters in Dis, and the team will ride 135 miles across 2 days. That's 21 of them this year, and each of them riding for one or two charities of their choice. The names of those riding appearing on the screen now, and I think we have got a QR code as well for you to scan if you would please help them on their sponsorship target journeys, get those a few of them over the line to reach their targets before they embark on the ride next week. So we've raised 17,000 so far. We've got a 20,000 target to reach. When you go through to that fundraising page, you can then select your favorites of the riding team and throw your sponsorship to their charities of choice, or have a look through the riders and see who they're riding for, and you can pick based on your charity of choice. We're expecting the riders to complete the journey, so pull into Ascot around lunchtime on the first day. So if you're planning to attend on the first day and maybe you're planning to attend in the afternoon, get there that bit earlier, because it's lovely to be able to clap them in for all their hard work. We'll then be sending them off for a very quick change and to get back to work at the show as quickly as possible. So we've come to the end of the show. If you are attending Technology Exposed, I hope that you've learned something new about what to expect, and that you've now started to plan your day or days, multiple. If you are interested in earning those renewal units for your CTS, please do register to attend one of the, or both of the AVIXA sessions that we're running across the 2 days. We look forward to seeing you very much. And what we're going to do is play out the highlights video from last year. So if you're not quite convinced to register for the show yet, take a look at this and hopefully we can change your mind. I look forward to seeing everyone next week. Thank you very much.
The reason we love being at events like this is engaging with key partners, net new as well, and enjoying the company of our gracious hosts in Midwich.
It's always a very well organised event. The Midwich team do a fantastic job at organising, and it's a really great venue to have all these resellers and partners here.
Midwich has just on board a few months ago, and it's a great opportunity for us to explore more customer and end user to actually bring Link to them.
Footfall's been fantastic, been great to catch up with everyone. Really enjoy this show. Looking forward to being here again next year.